Let me start with the different type of managers in Cinema 4D. Here you can see different type of managers inside window menu. Something like a content browser, object manager, material manager, attribute manager, coordinate manager, layer manager, okay, structure manager, texture manager. There are different type of manager available inside Cinema 4D and is do different type of things. Okay, let me start with the basic object called object manager. When we create objects over here, okay, let me just create a small object like a cube. Okay, you can see there's a name of cube over here inside the object manager. Okay, we can rename that cube, we can modify that cube, we can do lots of things by using this object manager. Okay, if you want a different version of the object manager for my reference, for my different rigging things, I can click on this plus sign, so it can create different object manager for me. So I can distribute my objects in different object manager. Something like for two different character, I can keep a two different object managers. That will be easy to understand, easy to work with that object or with their characters. Fine. Here you can search a character or object or anything inside this object manager by using this search tool. Okay, you can enter your name of the object or color of the object or something like that, and you can very easily find object from the lots of different objects. Okay, after object manager there's a different thing called a content browser. You can access that content browser by using a window option. Okay, here is a content browser, or you can directly click over this tab and you can see there's a content browser available inside this tabulation. Okay, you can see over here. Okay, content browser is something like our window browser or window explorer to browse or to explore things from our PC or computers. Something like we can double click on this computer icon and we can access our drives, different drives for the content. Okay, I can go back or go up by using these arrows. I just go back. Okay, a favorite locations in hard drive, hard or on a website, you can directly access by using this favorite option. You can access network computer by using this network option. If you have a network access or a network of computers, that time you can access a different machine, a different PC by using this network option, and you can import anything from that machine inside Cinema 4D by using this network option. Okay, here is a very important thing called preset. Okay, here we can save our own preset or we can access a preset given by Cinema 4D. Let me explain about this very interesting thing. Okay, I double click on this preset option. You can see lots of things are there. Like for visualize, there are some preset available. For studio, there are some preset available. For sky, if you want to create a sky dome or something like that, that time you can use this sky preset, a sculpting preset, a prime, a basic preset, some default preset available inside default folder, a broadcast. Okay, if you're doing some motion graphics or anything like for a motion graphics, you can use the broadcast preset. Brick shader is a very important for us because we create lots of things. Those look like a bricks or different things. That's why that time you can use this brick shader. And body paint 3D. Body paint 3D is a different application, but we can directly access that application by using this Cinema 4D version 16, and we can sculpt, we can paint a object, a 3D object like a real object by using a body paint 3D. Okay, now we jump to studio option. I just double click on the studio. You can see we here I have three objects. I double click on it, a door, staircase. Okay, whenever I want to create, I just double click on it. You can see it's open inside my perspective view. Fine. I go back, example scenes, something like character examples. Okay, the different character examples are there. Let me clear these all things. So I just go and say close all. This way I can close all open files by using a one click. I don't want to save that, so I just say no. And now I can see the clear canvas or clear grid over here. Okay, I just click on this animated teapot. This is a C4D file. I just double click on it and you can see a character, animated character inside my viewport. Okay, I can jump to different character. Just double click on it. Okay, just first pause it and just double click on this C motion mouse and you can see a 3D character with all the rigging settings over there. You can see the bones of that character. So you can see the controls of the character inside this viewport. These are different things available inside this content browser. Fine. Okay, render examples. There are different heavy things are there. Okay, grapes. Okay, you can create something like this in Cinema 4D. See, it's too realistic, but it's all 3D. Okay, fine. Now jump back to a basic thing. Okay, you can explore the lots of things by using these presets, particle presets. Examples are there. You can study this example to create your own setups or say your own files. Okay, I jump back to the next thing is structure manager. Structure manager normally used to create a rig like this. Okay, and here you can modify the rig. You can see the movement of each and every bones over here in the structure manager. Okay, I explain you this thing later on because we're just starting with the basics. So I will explain this in the next modules. Okay, here you can see object manager, something. Next important manager is called attribute manager. You can access the attribute manager by using this window option and attribute manager, or we can click on this small tab over here to access the attribute manager. Attribute manager is very important for us. Why? Because whatever we create inside Cinema 4D, it can be modified by using this attribute manager. Let me explain about this. I create a small cube over here. You can see whenever I create this cube, all property of this cube appear inside this attribute manager. So I can modify this cube by using this attribute manager. Okay, now I want to create a material or texture for this cube. So either I can go inside window, a material manager, or I can click over here on this create option and create a new material. It will create a very flat material for me, and you can see all these material property appear inside attribute manager. So I can modify this material according to my needs. But whenever I want to click on this cube, it show me the cube properties. I want to apply this material on this cube. I just simply left click and drag this material on that cube. Okay, now you can see the texture tag of that. Okay, when you click on this cube, it show me cube properties. When I click on this small material tag, it show me material properties. That's why it's very important manager for us, because we can modify each and everything like animation, rig, particles, motion graphics, text, each and everything by using this attribute manager.